All right. Logan's Crossroads. One of my, well, favorite's the wrong word. One of the more notable scenarios in this game. I've configured my forces to hopefully give me one 24-pounder battery and one sniper group, the greener of the two. Uh, yeah, quickly get reacquainted with where we're at here. Yeah, okay. Logan's Crossroads. Most of you know by this point that this scenario is a bloody trap. What they tell you in the beginning of the scenario is a lie. You get hit from 3 directions by vastly superior forces. You're stuck out in the open. It's a big mess, and nothing but. So with my scaling, I didn't manage to hit the scaling, so it's possible that I'm still short troops, but I got as many guys as I could, I think. And you can only bring 9 brigades anyway, so the only possible way you could push in any more would be to bring in more infantry brigades. But it's now 17,000 to 11,000. So roughly 1.5 to 1. They do have an edge in guns, but their guns are crap. And we know this because it's early in the war. So my plan is to completely ignore this crap and withdraw across the river here. And I will probably leave a skirmisher on this side just to keep an eye on things. And so we will set up everybody to run away. And we'll start the battle. Okay, so first we'll tell ATs to go over here. Supplies go over here. Pop skirmishers from 1-1. Pop them out there. Pop skirmishers from 1-3. Send them out here. And then all 3 infantry brigades form up over there. And we'll speed things up because there's not really anything going on through the first half of this battle until my troops get here. It's the goal of these units to stay hidden, but keep an eye on this area so we can see when they go past. And here come my other troops. We'll grab them as they come in and get them situated. Whoa, and we got a bunch of extra brigades. That's interesting. Or did we? 1, 2, 3. We got the 1 sniper unit, but we got 2 artillery units. 7 brigades of infantry, 2 artillery units, 1 sniper. Huh. Well, okay. I'll take that. No complaints. Don't know where those guys are going. And we'll go ahead and set up the grenadiers to follow these guys in. Let's track. Okay, there they are. I think I'm going to tell these guys not to fire right now. Let's scout forward a little bit. Sight lines on this map are really screwed up as well. You can see, like, right here, you can see it slopes down to the river, right? And then slopes back up. So you'd think you'd be able to see anybody on this side of the river, but you can't. All this stuff is in the dark in the fog of war. And you can dance back and forth across that river with their skirmishers if you want to. Okay, I think we're clear. I do not see any enemy units over here. So they probably marched on through. So we spotted their cavalry. That's okay. 2 skirmisher units should be able to handle that. I'm actually going to get them some help as well. Question is the infantry behind them or in front of them? Hopefully in front of them. It just needs to stay back. Yeah, he's taking artillery fire. They've spotted the 1-1 rifle. Shift everybody to more direct courses. And they're waiting for me. Get these guys facing their correct direction. And have the snipers start their work. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to move these guys so I can fit 1-2 in there without getting in the way of the snipers. Unlock those guys. And if I can get yeah, you can fall back a little bit there, guys. Unlimber these guys as well. I'm gonna get the 1-2 snipers up, or skirmishers up here, and then we're gonna sweep in and see if we can't hit Bankhead from the flank. Let these guys rest for a minute. And these guys don't have stealth, but actually this is why I select stealth for my artillery batteries. So that when you're in a situation like this, you can fire without them being able to respond, which is the ideal situation in this game. Eventually, though, we're going to have to do more damage. But for now, I'm happy to keep shelling them. Wait for 1-2 rifles stamina to recover. These guys have 157 kills already. And this is, note that this is a green unit. These guys barely have any skills at all. All right, let's go. That cavalry's out here somewhere. So the skirmishers, the reason I redetached 1-2 rifles is in case we run into that cavalry. I want to make sure that if I run into them, I will be able to fend them off, because they had 400, 500 guys, something like that. Let's see how the 24 pounders are doing. They're up to 100 kills. Snipers are up to 200. 10 pounders are up to 52. So we've gotten 138, 205, 52. About 400 kills without a single casualty. Well, 4 casualties in the skirmishers that got hit by the cavalry. Ah, you see that? It changed what they were, what position they were again. Come on, guys, come on. All right, let's move these guys up. What's going to happen is those guys are going to rush. The artillery is going to switch, but they're going to be very, very slow turning around. So I should be able to get one volley in, and then fall these guys back and wait for the cavalry. Russell's actually about to fold from the fight. I really don't want to go below 75% cover. Russell just folded. Their artillery just returned fire. I'm not sure on who, because they couldn't actually see anyone. Time to make another sortie, because they've turned back. These guys could still have an angle. Move them up. Get a shot in at Tyler. Get a shot in at Stewart. And that exposed them to fire from my brigades over here. Which means they've already had damage. They've already got damaged morale. And they folded. So far so good. Let's see what they want. They're bringing their skirmishers over, so I'm going to fall back. Because their skirmishers are armed with rifles. And I'm actually going to fall back, I think, to these woods over here. Leave 1-1 rifle there. Because that means 1-1 can hit them from the flank as they move forward. My guys are in 100% cover. Their guys are standing in the open. They're charging. Notice how much faster their unit is able to move. They've seized. I don't want to get involved in melee here. They vastly outnumber me. I just want to keep shooting them, hitting them from the flank. All right, let's take a look at the other side. It looks like this group is doing well. The snipers have taken some artillery fire, lost a couple guys, no big deal. I'm going to send some additional grenadiers to help wipe these guys out. Yeah. You know, the skirmishers burn up half of their energy just running backwards when they shouldn't run backwards. Like, these guys are running away. You want to stay on them. Like, you don't want to let that go, right? Yeah, if I had some cavalry, I could have nipped that guy off. They're coming back. And we'll chase them down with the grenadiers. Reform these guys to attack the flank. These guys need to rest. How are we doing over here? We're still sniping and bombarding. No big deal. These guys are somehow spotted. Oh, because the other guys are over there. Oh no, they actually need to move forward. What? Why no, go, go, go. What are you waiting on? Yeah, see how fast those guys recovered? We need to shut down that artillery. Snipers are firing. There's the cavalry. Notice that you have to force these guys to stay in cover. Actually, their condition's low, but we should be able to get them across. Yep. All right, hold up. Here and here. All right, time to move. Yeah, see what's going to happen is this guy is going to try to slip through these woods and get away. Somebody's charging. I can't see where. I have no idea who's actually charging. We're going to tell these guys to hold. We're going to fall back this entire line to right here. Come on, do it correctly. These guys will fall back to here. These guys will fall back to here. Snipers stay where they are. If Stuart rushes, we want to take him. We want to take the hit in the woods. He didn't rush. He may be interested in these guys. I have no idea where that supply wagon's going. Alright, here we go. We might be able to do a lot of damage to Lindsay here if he keeps coming. Oh yeah, massive damage. Should be able to finish off those skirmishers. They're gonna rush. Took one volley. Outside of cover. That wasn't so bad. That's actually ideal. It just exhausts those guys. Wait, what? Why are those guys running away? Ah. Now they're going to exhaust themselves getting back into position to fight. Beat the snot out of Russell. Nope, fall back. Stop running away, you idiots. You've got these guys on the ropes. You now outnumber them. You've got better cover than they do. They're exhausted, and you have additional units helping you flank them. And yet, you're running away. You retreat. You fall back because you're skirmishers and they targeted you. I don't get it. I'm going to try to grab that supply wagon. Cavalry could try to run these guys over. These guys are at 44% morale and exhausted. Unsurprisingly. Got their supplies. Somebody charging? Somebody engaging? 6 losses. I think I took some artillery fire. These guys are down to 28% morale because their buddies aren't helping them. Get in close. Might actually send ATS to go help those guys. No, don't run away. Why are you falling back? Oh, because they spotted the supply wagon. Crap. I gotta get these guys up here to fend off that cavalry. Oh, they're bringing infantry to hit these guys. Wow. Should be able to get out of range before they fire? No. Did we wipe those guys out? I lost track of them. Yep, we wiped them out. Okay. Send him back. All right, they've dumped the brigade back there, so now's probably the time to move in. No, not you. Ah. Move the artillery closer. Yeah, we got to put a stop to that. Oh, got to get that supply wagon out of there too. Why is 2-3 Grenadier running away? How in the world did they get knocked back like that? Let's get them back in the fight. Where's the supply wagon? Make sure this guy's turned off. Taking too many casualties from their artillery standing out here in the open. These guys aren't shooting. Get the skirmishers working Stuart's flank. Yep, there he goes. Pushed him out. Move the artillery up. Get the snipers working. What they're going to try to do is countercharge here, and what I want is to be set up with 2 brigades ready to receive them, plus flanking fire from these skirmishers. Yep, we should be able to destroy the cavalry here or do an enormous amount of damage. Somebody shattered. Oh, probably one of the artillery units. Two Grenadier got driven back. They're refusing to fall back. Break some skirmishers out from 1-4 rifle and deal with that. Get the snipers on it too. Cavalry unit got destroyed. Need to get 1-1 rifle up and in position to fight. Notice that these guys have good cover, which is why I want them in front taking the hits. Sending the skirmishers home. Whoa! Snipers took a volley. That sucks. Oh, no, don't return. Actually, yeah, 1-3 rifle's clear. You can go. I don't know what these guys are doing. 2-2 Grenadiers are covering their morale, though, so they might actually get a chance to shoot at these guys and do some damage. Yeah, they just got targeted, so they started falling back. You saw that, right? I'm going to set 1-4 these skirmishers up so that when those skirmishers come back, I can just hit them from the flank. And from here on out, it's just slaughter. Snipers hit the units that try to go for the victory point from the flank so that they're already soft when they go up. If they try to rush, they take flanking fire. There's 2 brigades behind them, so that anybody who falls back into these woods takes fire. The only downside to this fight is I took 1 volley on the snipers, so they lost 45 guys. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. Shattered him. Move the 1-1 rifle a little closer. My weakest spot is actually the 2-2 Grenadier here. They've had 373 deaths, which is not great. I'll pull these guys back just a bit. I want to suck them into this spot right here where they can take fire from 3 brigades plus the artillery. Snipers have killed 1,400 men. And they still got a volley off. Amazing. .24 pounders have accounted for 1,400. 10 pounders have accounted for almost 800, 750. I think these guys are actually facing the 2 brigades over here. Maybe? Let's see what happens when they spot me over here. If they can spot me. Nah, I'm not going to pull out of that cover. Move 1-1 rifle up though and get a flanking shot on these guys. See what they do. It would be fantastic if they tried to charge the 1-1 rifle. Work that flank. Oh, and took flanking fire from the 24 pounders. That hurt. They're trying to hit 1-2 rifle. And the only reason I'm continuing this battle is because it's a turkey shoot. I mean, these guys they're trapped. They're taking fire from all angles. They've got nowhere to go. I outrange them. I outgun them. They've got no artillery left. So, and yeah, I've probably taken 100 casualties in 1-2 rifle from those rushes, but that's it. 2-2 Grenadiers getting some free hits in on the flank. Go down here and get some ammo. Oh, 10-pounders are low too. Yeah, Anderson's gonna make a try at it. I'm gonna fall back just a bit, try to suck him in and get him to shoot at 1-3, who's got much better cover. I didn't even make it that far. And as soon as I get these guys ammoed up, I'll switch back to the 10-pounders. That's more than enough. 10-pounder's about to run out. Wow, I'm surprised they're still moving forward. That was a pretty hard hit. The artillery's and the sniper all at once. No, they didn't make it. Snipers. Or was it 1-4 rifle that fired? I didn't see. Somebody fired a couple of shots and they broke. Yeah. Wagon's coming. See if you can get a couple more shots on these guys from the flank. Snipers are up to 1,800 kills now. If I turn, can I get those guys? Let's see. Take the shot. Take the shot. Fall back. Yep, everybody's focused on Steven. He just took some horrific flanking fire. I would move these guys up into these woods, but yeah. And now would be the time. They're rushing the snipers. Interesting. Suck them in. But they turned on 2-2 Grenadier. Good recovery by 2-2 Grenadier. Those guys are going to run out of ammo. Come on. Whoop. I don't know what that was. All right, we're gonna have to do this manually. I don't want to block the sniper shots. We need some more skirmishers. They are shooting back at 2-3 Grenadier now. But he's in good cover. Johnson's locked into a twitch. Actually, send them around the flank as well. Should be able to shatter Martin here in a minute. Oh, victory. So 1,600 casualties. I think that's probably the best I've ever done on Logan's Crossroads. Killed 10,000 of their 16,000 men. Almost three quarters of their cavalry. Well, no, a little bit half. 2/3 of their cavalry. 23 guns. Captured their supply wagon. Let's check losses. Union only. Worst was 2-2 Grenadier, 411. The others were all under 300. And of course, the 45 snipers was a terrible blow. But yeah, you got to pay attention to those guys all the time. They require a lot of micro. So we captured 746 Lorenzes, 112 Hunters, some sawed-offs, some reboard farmers, some MJNG Type 2s. So we'd be up to about 400 on those right now. Still unusable because you can't use them for skirmishers. A couple of artillery pieces. Yeah, so yeah, again, that's probably the best I've ever done in Logan's Crossroads. Avoided the trap, pushed them back, pushed them off the victory point, and got a bunch of kills. So, all right, Legendary Union, Ironman, minimal. That was Logan's Crossroads. Thanks for watching.